Hi, I'm Don Sackett, CEO, founder of SciAps, and I'm here with our top mechanical engineer, Will. You agree with that statement?
Sure. Hi, everyone.
All right. Anyway, so here's what we're talking about today. Punctured detectors, mainly from turnings. This has to be the biggest irritation of any customer using any XRF, is they're testing metal, particularly turnings, this kind of stuff, and they're shooting, and then they puncture a detector, and then you've got an expensive repair. Our detector replacements are a lot less expensive than the competition, but it's still an expensive repair, and it drives them nuts. And believe me, I hear from all the recyclers how irritating it is to them. So thanks to Will and a couple of other people here, we've come up with this great new high-strength window to protect the detector in these XRF units, all of our XRF units. In fact, we have so much confidence in it that we are now going to warranty the units to detector punctures. So if you're using it on turnings or other things and you puncture a detector, it's not going to cost you a dime to fix it anymore. So that's how confident we are about this new technology. So with that said, take it away. Will, show us, tell us about this window. So what you have is you have our new window set up in this this force meter contraption, right?
Yeah, so this allows us to press down on the grid and see how much force we're reading out.
Okay.
And so this is our double grid.
Yep.
And
it's like an epoxy polymer thing. And what's the units in there?
This is force in newtons.
Okay, so how many fig newtons before it breaks?
Yep, exactly.
All right. Wow. What's that?
We're up to 20 newtons here.
Yep.
Still holding on strong.
Push. Still going?
Yeah.
All right.
Up to 40. Still good.
All right, hit the juice. We don't have all day.
50.
Look at that. This must be an extra special Will Hodge window.
There's 60.
All right.
Yep.
All right, so to give you I mean, it's great to talk about newtons and things like that, but that doesn't mean anything to most recyclers, including myself. So now we're going to put this in perspective, right?
Yep.
So we've got a can of Will's favorite drink right here, which he just drank before this video, and show us what happens with the aluminum can.
Yep. So just stick that guy in there.
All right.
Right on the logo.
I hope Miller Lite's giving us some money for this.
Yep.
All right. Let's see it. Crank it down. Look at it deflect, and boom, 30. What does that say, 27?
27.7 newtons.
So the window held up well past, what, 50 or 60 newtons?
It was like 65.
Held up well past 60 newtons, and the metal can gets punctured at about a third of that force. You know what? Now let's do the test that really matters to users of these XRF units, which is shoving it into a real thing of turnings multiple times and showing that we don't break the window. So let's start with this analyzer. First things first, let's take a couple of aluminum alloys, just because, as you know, this is the fastest analyzer on the market for everything, including aluminum. Here's a common one, 6063. You see that 0.5% magnesium in just a second or two. Do it again just to show it's repeatable, 0.5% or so in a second or two. You know, and a very important separation is this in the 1100, which is almost identical except no magnesium. So these are commonly mixed up because other guns are slow and people don't want to wait. But you will not mix up your 6063 with this gun. And then the other more common ones, again, everything is about a second or so. There's your 6061. Here's a 5052. 2.5% or so magnesium. Nope, I got up to 5083 instead. Where is that 5052? There it is. There we go. What? There's that 5052. So there you go. So that's how fast this thing is on magnesium, on aluminum alloys. And that fast magnesium measurement is critical to separate these guys. All right, now, the real world of turnings. So just to really put in perspective how tough this window is, a typical user is going to do something like this on these turnings. He's going to jam it in, jam, one more for good measure. Let's go to these copper turnings. Jam, 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 jam. All right. See, we busted the Proline window. Let's go shoot 60-63. And voila, there's your 60-63. Couple of seconds as advertised. So there you go. That was pretty violent use on turnings. I wouldn't suggest that's how you should test, but let's face it, some people do it that way. This great new window that Will and his buddies have made really protects that detector, which is why we're giving you a warranty. So a puncture detector will not cost you any money ever again. That's SciAps.